Okay, people, let me try to explain all this, okay? All right, from your textbooks, you will see that the trigonometric ratios with negative angles, like this one here for sine, you will see something like negative sine theta as your answer, okay? But some of the learners that are busy asking themselves, how did you arrive, or how did they arrive to negative sine of theta? Did they multiply positive of sine and negative of this angle? No, they didn't do that. This is what you need to do. They said that always, whenever you have a negative angle, you need to add 360. So it's negative angle plus 306 degrees. So now you can rearrange these two. So this will be the sin of 360 degrees minus of theta. Now, the sin of 360 minus of theta, if you check your quadrants, this is 0 and 360 degrees, okay? So this will be 360 minus an angle. This will be 360 plus an angle, okay? This is the first and the fourth quadrant. So it means that sine 360 minus theta, it lies here in the fourth quadrant. Therefore, now you can conclude by saying, oh, our sign here it's negative, only cos which is positive. That's why your answer is negative sine of theta. Okay, the very same thing applies to this one. If you add 360 here, it means now you're going to have the cos of 360 minus of theta. Whenever you rearrange, it will be in this format, but whenever you rearrange it, it will be 360 minus of theta. So it's it lies in the what, in the fourth quadrant. That's why we have what? That's why we have a positive cos of theta. Okay, it's positive cos of theta because here in the first quadrant only cos is positive. Okay, the very same thing applies to tan. This will be tan 360 minus of theta. Starting from here, you need to add 360, but whenever you rearrange them, it will be 360 minus of theta. Okay, so the answer here, it will be negative tan of theta, just because tan theta in the fourth quadrant, it's negative. Or tan, I mean, it's negative, sorry for that. So the very same thing applies to this one. These are reductions, okay? So whenever you have sine or tan or cos theta minus 180 degrees, you need to get rid of this negative 180. So you will say the sine, it's theta minus 180, and then you always add what? 360 degrees. Okay, so whenever you add 360 degrees, you're going to have the sin of what? The sin of 180 plus theta, because negative 180 plus 360, you are getting what? You are getting 108. Okay, you're getting 180, so it will be positive 180 plus of theta. Plus of theta, this lies where? In the what? In the third quadrant. So this will be 180 plus. So in the third quadrant, sine is negative. Therefore, the answer here, it will be equal to negative sine of theta. The very same thing applies to this one. It also applies for tan and sine. Theta minus 360, this will be cos of theta, and then we need to get rid of this negative. You add 360 degrees. And then from there, whenever you add 360 degrees, you're getting what? You're getting cos of 0 plus theta. The cos of 0 plus theta, it lies in which quadrant? This is 0, so this will be 0 minus of theta. and then this will be 0 plus of theta. You can see that, 0 plus of theta, it lies in the first quadrant, but 0 minus of theta, it lies in the where? In the fourth quadrant. So therefore this one, it will be equals to cos of theta. This applies even when you have tan and sine. Thank you very much. I love you guys. I hope you will enjoy watching this video. Thank you.